Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's something, completely different in terms of trailers. It's another trailer reaction, but a movie I never anticipated that they would ever make. A movie just based around Kraven the Hunter, one of the most, underrated villains in Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. He's getting a movie for some reason, because Sony just has no clue what to do! The only golden goose they have is Spider-Verse, but that's about it. All the other shit except for Venom, absolutely bad. Morbius was literally a disaster upon its release. Bombed hard at the box office. Even with the, emergence of the "It's Morbin time" meme, that it couldn't save it. Even because of the fact Sony's like, oh, they care. Let's release it back in theaters. Gets like $100 at the box office. Give me a break. Nobody cares. Because Sony clearly doesn't know what they're doing. It's like they're trying to not have Spider-Man in there. It's like, hello, I don't know. I'll get into it later. But what intrigues me about this is the fact that there's a red band trailer. Usually meaning R rating. So is this Sony's first Marvel R-rated film? Is that what they're aiming for? Huh. I wonder why they couldn't do the same thing for Venom. Or Morbius. Maybe Morbius could have been a better fucking movie if it had an R rating. It could have been a better Venom could have been a better movie if you had an R rating. I don't know. But anyways, enough rambling. All I knew about this was that Aaron Taylor Johnson was playing Kraven the Hunter for some reason. The guy who played Quicksilver in Age of Ultron. That guy. Didn't see that one coming. Shit. I don't know. But let's see how he looks as Kraven, because I'm not really convinced. But I think also the trailer leaked online, and then Sony panicked. They're like, alright, let's release it. They panicked. So, anyways, let's just get right into it. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we? Oh, great. The teasers in the beginning. Can you just get to the trailer? Stop that. London. Okay.
My son, never show mercy.
What the?
We are predators.
Oh, that's cool.
Boys, your mother is dead. She died because
I've seen that actor
She
before.
was weak, sick in her mind.
He would have been a perfect
You know my
Kraven.
business, yes. Power is about strength. If you show weakness, you will give our enemies an opening. Shoot.
Oh my god, the CG. This looks bad.
He is weak, like his mother. Leave him.
What happened that day?
Oh my god.
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I
So
saw
that's how he
true
becomes
self.
Kraven in this universe? Oh my lord.
Tell me, I'm about to
He
be
almost gets
hungry.
mauled by a lion.
They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey. And once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
The six of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
And there'll be one remaining. Good god! Bit his nose off.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
God! Using bear traps.
Some kind of honor.
You are exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy.
We're murderers. Isn't that what he taught us?
You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Oh my god. The spiders.
Mr. Taglin? Mr. Taglin?
Okay.
Where's Mr. Taglin?
Oh, you're standing in him.
Oh my god.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
That's us to Sony. You're a goddamn lunatic. Thinking you could make a movie about Kraven.
There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
What? What? Oh my goodness, I guess. So you have the Rhino in this in some form? What the fuck is happening? I have no idea what to think. And I guarantee you that the only Spider-Man connection there is that fucking horrible CGI shot of those fucking spiders coming down in the forest. Really? They're just trying to float this in your face, like, hey, look, Spider-Man reference. Like, what's so wrong about having a Spider-Man in that particular universe? Oh my god. Is Andrew Garfield busy for some reason? Come on. Are you that afraid? I have no idea at this point. Sony is just, when it comes to this kinds of shit, they're just so I guarantee you the person who's involved, the one of the people involved is probably behind all of this. Avi Arad. It's probably Avi Arad, for sure. Let's push this. Push this ideas for this. I have no idea why he's still in business, especially after the disaster of Spider-Man 3's, production, shoehorning Venom into there, and then his, meddling in Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just, how does he have a job still after that? I have no idea. Like, why don't you just focus more on Spider-Verse? Because that's the only thing that is worth something. It won a fucking Academy Award, for crying out loud. You don't see Morbius winning the Oscars. You don't see Venom winning Oscars. And I'm sure as hell this movie is not going to win an Oscar. And I just feel like this movie's going to flop. It's probably going to flop. Even with an R rating. This is their last ditch. I feel like this is their last ditch attempt to try to lure us into seeing something that's related to Spider-Man. Alright, let's just give it an R rating. Couldn't you have done that with Venom? Do you remember all those reports back then that apparently they were trying to go for an R rating for the first Venom, and especially with Venom Let There Be Carnage, and instead we got the typical PG-13 rating. I guess they just got cold feet because it's like they completely forget that Deadpool and Logan were a success. They were just a blip on the radar in their eyes. Like, it's been proven, if done right, a superhero movie with an R rating can make money. Like, do they not see that? I have no idea, but I want to watch this trailer again. It just, I find some parts interesting. I could tell there's a lot of violent kills here, using the bear trap on their heads. Like, very brutal. I can see why. But the way he becomes Kraven is one of the most bizarre. He gets almost mauled to death by a lion, and then the lion drips some blood into his blood, and it makes him more animalistic. Why? He has more animal instincts. Has a telepathic connection with animals.
Never show mercy. They are prey.
Is that Russell Crowe? Is that him? Is that his name?
We are predators. Boys, your mother is dead.
She died because you sent her away.
She was weak, sick in her mind. You know my business, yes? is about strength. If you show weakness, you will
Yeah, it's
give
Russell
our
Crowe.
enemies an opening.
Yeah, that's Russell Crowe. His name just didn't register to me. So this is how he becomes Kraven the Hunter.
Leave him.
Sergey.
What happened that day?
I stared death in the face, and for the first time,
He was
I
bitten
saw
by a
the true
radioactive lion. That's what happened.
Tell me about this hunter.
They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey. And once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
The six of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
Jesus. Yeah, that's brutal shit. Bit his nose off.
My father puts evil into the world.
Then this is brutal. Using the bear traps. Oh God!
I think you're some kind of honor. You are exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy.
We're murderers. Isn't that what he taught us?
You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Mr. Teglin? Mr. Teglin? Where's Mr. Teglin?
They're standing.
Standing in him.
I don't think he's a good Kraven, to be honest. I think Russell Crowe would have been a better Kraven. I think to me he would have been a much better choice for Kraven. Not Quicksilver here. My personal opinion.
There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Oh God. So we're gonna get our version of the Rhino in this universe too. I don't know what to think about this. And there's a video saying why I'm worried. Well, you should be worried when literally Sony has no idea what the fuck they're doing. They clearly don't have a clue what the fuck they're doing when it comes to these characters. Madam Web is next. And I fear that. I fear that's going to be a disaster too. But God, is it that hard to put a Spider-Man, another Spider-Man in that respective universe? Is it that bad? Is it the hard thing? Like, does Marvel Studios have, for some reason, control over Spider-Man's usage? Does it stop you from making shitty fucking movies involving Spider-Man characters? It really doesn't stop them. Why is Sony's Spider-Man universe Spider-Man-less? Why would we have seen multiple versions of Spider-Man existing together? We saw it in No Way Home. We saw Tobey, Andrew, and Tom. Their versions of Spider-Man all together. It could be accepted that we have the Spider-Verse, for crying out loud. The concept of alternate Spider-Mans, womans, and whatever the hell. Robots, T-Rexes, I don't know. You know, popsicle sticks, I don't know. Just, it's accepted that we have, it's been accepted and understood by the general audience. So why is Sony like, Spider-Man doesn't somehow exist in this one universe, this one pocket universe where Morbius, Venom, and Kraven the Hunter exist? You know, like, why? Why? And then also, at the same time, MCU's Vulture got transferred to this weird verse as well. Yet they try to retcon that by deleting the post-credit scene, but it still exists. It still exists. Whatever. Obviously, I do not have any interest in this. I was just morbidly curious about it, because I kept hearing about Kraven the Hunter. And originally the director wanted to retell the story of Kraven's last hunt, which is the most iconic story of his in the Spider-Man comics. So we're going to have a very shitty Kraven the Hunter and a potentially great Kraven the Hunter in the video game Spider-Man 2. Ironically, in the same month. You know? We have the Spider-Man 2 game, where Kraven the Hunter is one of the main villains of that particular game. He's hunting for Dr. Connors. He's hunting the lizard down. So, interesting, right? But why is this movie even a thing? I will never understand. I don't know, man. I do not understand why this exists. Why does this even exist? Kraven the Hunter. But I just have that bad feeling that this movie's gonna bomb big time, because even with the R, it's like they're throwing this last Hail Mary attempt to try to lure people in, saying, alright, we'll give it an R rating, we'll push for it finally, and then it's just gonna end up being a disaster, because it just completely eliminates everything known about Spider, like everything that he is tied to when it comes to Spider-Man. Like, literally, I'm looking at the new Rockstar's, video breakdown and the thumbnail that they used. Literally, the outfit that Kraven is wearing, it literally looks like the outfit that the little shirt thing that Thanos wears. It literally looks like the thing that Thanos wears in Infinity War. How stupid is that? Like, how stupid is this whole idea of making a movie and try to completely eliminate the ties that made the character iconic? Like, it's the same thing with Venom. You eliminate the main, reason why Venom exists to begin with. You eliminate Spider-Man, and you just make Venom its own entity. Venom is nobody, and he obviously doesn't have the abilities of Spider-Man. He just likes to, eat people's heads off and, stuff like that. And likes to go, fuck this guy, He likes to eat heads, like stuff like that. And it's voiced by Tom Hardy. Oh, shit! That was so funny. Just Let There Be Carnage was pretty fun. I thought it was fun. Not great. Venom 1 was pretty great to me. I thought it was interesting. It was surprisingly good. But to me, it was like, you could tell the studio is meddling in there. And then the thing I hated the most was the waste of Venom in No Way Home. Because they did that post-credit scene where they lure you in with that little mid-credit scene where Venom gets sucked into the MCU due to the spell that Peter and Doctor Strange do, and he gets zipped into the MCU for like maybe 5 minutes, learns about everything about the MCU, is about to confront Spider-Man before he gets zipped back into his own universe, except leaving a little piece of the symbiote behind for some unknown reason. It was pointless to me. I was hoping to see Tom Hardy and Tom Holland, and even potentially Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire together. But apparently, originally, there was supposed to be a scene with Venom involved in the final fight, and when Peter gets stabbed, Venom puts the symbiote on Tobey to heal him. And so Tobey has the black suit. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I heard that one theory about what supposedly that was the case, but I doubt that. I really doubt it. But anyways, enough rambling. I'm pretty sure everybody clicked off this video, or no one is even watching this video, but hey, whatever. This is probably going to end up being a disaster for Sony, and it's probably going to unfortunately flop. And I don't want to see things like this flop in the end. Like, you want to see them succeed, but it's just like, to me, you feel bad. I kind of feel bad for everybody involved. I'm pretty sure they put all their effort into this. But it's just like, it sucks when you have a studio that clearly just doesn't know what they're doing. Just give up the goddamn rights. Just give them back to Marvel. Maybe Marvel could do something better than this. Except for this. Instead of this. Come on. I don't know. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make cool ads at Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even myself. I also react with the cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.